Hi there. Well, it's an absolutely gorgeous day and I'm back on this pasture. Conditions are really good. It's been raining a lot, so the ground's nice and damp and moist and the signals are popping up, and I've been digging loads, but nothing particularly good yet. Just lots of lead. But again, I've been on this pasture a lot, so it's nice to be digging, just to know that there are still things there. It doesn't matter if they're good or bad. If it's deep and it's down there and it's old, you've missed it, well, I've missed it, and it's there to be found. But I've just dug up this, which is rather wonderful. It's a hook of sorts, and I don't think it's particularly old. It looks to be cast. So I'm guessing, and I could well be wrong, that it's sort of 17th century or something. Maybe, I don't know. It's got a lovely heart in the middle of it. But even better, I'll leave that there, is I think there's another signal here. I can't hear it from that. I'm not plugged in the way yet, but I'll do that later. But there's definitely something there. The dais isn't picking it up. The dais is going deep today, I'm pleased to announce. But it's there, so there is a bit more. But it's iron. I can hear it now. It's a tiny bit of it's a little iron nail. So that's what that other sound is. So that's all it is, he says. That's all it is. But whatever it is, it's completely lovely. It's charming. Good, and that's just what I needed, because I was getting a little bit bored of just digging up rubbish. No doubt about it. That was 9 or 10 inches deep. Now it's a coin of sorts, so I'm not completely surprised, obviously. I mean, it's not the weirdest thing in the world to go that deep on pasture, but it's a very thin copper one, and sounds lovely now. That's what it was like. Gosh, I've had a very quick look. It's a new one on me. It's an absolute cracker. It's in beautiful condition. I've never seen anything quite like it. Well, it's been smacked on. I've hit it with the spade, annoyingly, but not too badly. Conrad something or other, with a shield on one side. It's a Pfennig, so it's probably German or Austrian or something. How unusual. I don't know what date it is, but it's absolutely beautiful. What a lovely coin, what an unusual coin. Lord knows how old it is, but he looks like he's got quite a wig on him and he looks quite cool. Well, I'm really pleased with that. That's unusual. Well, I'm really pleased with that. That's probably not an unusual coin, but it looks like an unusual coin to find in Great Britain. Wind's getting up a bit. I hope you can hear me. That's quite squeaky. But it's the sort of signal that goes quite well in this pasture. Famous last words. I bet it's more lead. It's very squeaky, I've got to say. And that's quite deep as well. It's nice to be getting some depth, though, I've got to say. I haven't come here for so long because it's been so dry. A, I bugger up the grass, and B, the signals just don't come out like you need them to. It's just a rifle shell, but again, quite deep. Can't ignore those. I said it before, I'll say it again. Well, I just noticed a field I like going on is becoming available, I think. So I'm just walking over to it just to have a quick check. And I got a really scratchy signal here. The really clear, booming, dingy signals in this field tend to be ring pulls and or other nasty things. This was slightly scratchy and it was really quite deep, and it's a hammered coin. Sounds lovely now. Sounds like a ring pull now it's out, but for some reason when they're in the ground you can just tell the difference. And it's absolutely, it's a cracker. It's a long cross, Edward long cross, but like all the coins in this field, it's absolutely in such good condition. Call that museum quality. Well, not quite. It's not clipped. It's actually even better than that. It's been struck badly, and you can see where the silver's overlapped on that bit. Cool. Wow. I've done this pasture a lot. There's still stuff here. I'm not surprised about that, but today is perfect because the signals are really coming out strong. Here's another one here. Now, sounds very similar, but I think that might be a ring pull, even though it sounds a bit deeper than ring pull territory. So if you haven't watched previous videos of mine when I've been in this pasture, there's a lot of rubbish in this field. Modern coinage, ring pulls, bottle tops, masses all over the place, but you do become quite good at differentiating it, and I think this is probably the fact that it's in that part and not there. It's not a great sign. Mind you, it is only just in here. It's a very nice button, quite an unusual one, very copper alloy-y, nice shank, very plain, but that's quite nice. I think you should get excited about plain buttons, but that's quite a nice one. Well, it's got very murky suddenly. The weather in this country is bizarre. So hot in the summer, we all complained how hot it was. Not much complaining for me. I love the heat and the sun, and it's just getting cold again. As soon as it's going to be wet and muddy, and we'll all start complaining about that. Anyway, I don't think I've ever knowingly dug up a curse, a lead curse, whether they exist or not. I think they're little tablets of lead rolled up with "Please send a thunderbolt down on Barney" or something like that for stealing my pig. I'm not an expert on Roman curses, but if I were to find one, I imagine it would look like this. It's a very, very old piece of rolled up lead, and it's just got stuff on it. I mean, I don't think they are letters necessarily or symbols, but it's just it just looks like as much like I imagined the curse to look like. I don't know if it is one or not. Gosh, just looks like it might hold something. Put it on the detectinghub.co.uk information below, see what they think. Anyway, I think we're going to gently walk back, and if I find anything on the way, we will stop and record it. But if I don't, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.